This is Sam, a 15-year-old who has officially solved shorts. He got a total of over 270 million views and 1.2 million subscribers in just 3 months. So how did he manage to do it? Let's start from the beginning. A few months ago, I was trying to start a shorts channel, and I couldn't really figure out how to make it big. I kept searching and searching, then suddenly, bam, that video popped up.
Do you think that anyone can succeed with shorts if they follow the right process?
100%, 100%. It's very simple.
The real question is, how can you apply these strategies into your own channel? But Sam decided to hide his shorts channels from the people watching his interview to reduce the chance of people copying his niche. So today I'm going to be analyzing Sam's interview and another channel named Bolt Motivation, which has an estimated revenue ranging from $45,000 to $717,000 a month. I have broken down the key elements to their success and put it into a formula. This strategy is like trying to steal the Death Star plans. Let's dive in. There are currently countless niches floating around in shorts, so if you want to start making one, you need to find a niche for yourself. Sam starts his process by scrolling through YouTube Shorts for hours, kind of like Neo trying to crack the Matrix code, but instead of red and blue pills, you've got viral hits and, well, the rest that disappear into the algorithm abyss. He studies what's working in his niche, whether that's gaming, funny fails, or cooking, and watches them again and again. And here's the kicker, it's not just random scrolling. Sam uses incognito mode to get a fresh perspective on what's trending, and that's something I want to emphasize. Before you even hit record, you've got to do your homework. It's about finding a niche that isn't overly saturated with top creators, because let's be honest, none of us want to compete with Darth Vader on his home turf. Instead, you want to find those newer niches, those hidden treasure channels that are consistently hitting high views. Now, this is where Sam gets into the real magic. He models successful creators but with his own twist. You remember in The Lion King how Simba learns from Mufasa, but eventually becomes his own king. Same deal here. He takes a successful short, looks at how it's structured, and basically says, I can do this, but I'm going to put my own spin on it. You're not reinventing the wheel here, but you're upgrading it with your own style and energy. And that's a value I hold close. Taking inspiration from others is key, but always staying true to who you are and what you believe in is non-negotiable. If you want to pull a fish out of the water, you'll need a good hook. The same goes for making shorts. You need to have a good hook to keep the audience watching. Whether you're Sam, Bolt Motivation, or a newcomer trying to make your mark, that's the first thing you've got to nail. You've only got 2 to 5 seconds to grab someone's attention before they scroll away. You don't want them distancing themselves from you like Indiana Jones running from a boulder. Sam knows that the hook has to be unexpected, surprising, funny, or downright weird. Whether it's a shocking fact, an outrageous statement, or an eye-catching visual, the goal is to make the viewer stop scrolling and say, what's happening here? Bolt Motivation knows this well. They open their shorts with bold, motivational quotes or captivating visuals, leaving no room for a slow start. And that's the key. Get them to stop. Once you've hooked your viewers, it's time to keep them hanging on by teasing the good stuff. It's classic storytelling. Just like in Inception, you plant the idea, then you let them chase the dream. Both Sam and Bolt Motivation do this brilliantly. Sam might hint at a twist coming later in the video, while Bolt Motivation builds anticipation by leading up to a powerful, feel-good takeaway. The key is to drop breadcrumbs without giving away the whole loaf. But here's the thing, if you've teased them, you have to deliver. Think about it, if the Avengers teased the final battle but didn't actually give you that epic showdown, you'd walk out of the theater disappointed. Your viewers feel the same way about your shorts. You have to follow through with what you promised. Like Bolt Motivation, after building up with strong quotes and narratives, they always leave viewers feeling inspired by the end. The same applies to you, whether you're teasing a big reveal or a motivational punch. Make sure your video follows through with that impactful moment. Pacing is crucial, especially for short-form content. You need to keep your videos on a constant momentum. If your video isn't moving at lightning speed, you risk losing your audience. In Sam's case, nothing stays on screen for more than 5 seconds. He switches visuals quickly, making sure there's always something happening. This doesn't just apply to visuals. If you're doing voiceovers, consider speeding them up or cutting out pauses. Keep the momentum going at all times. As for Bolt Motivation's shorts, visuals switch every few seconds and the message hits hard and fast. That's exactly what keeps viewers engaged. The moment something lingers too long, your viewers start losing interest. Keep your pace like a heartbeat, constant and quick, always moving forward. You don't need an action movie budget, but you need that action movie rhythm. Here's a game changer. Learn from your own analytics. Keep a close eye on how your shorts are performing and tweak your content based on that. Check for your view to swipe ratio, which is how many people actually watch your video versus how many swipe away. Sam aims for an 80% view ratio, which is a great benchmark to shoot for. And ideally you want 40 seconds or more of watch time. Even a few seconds dropped from this metric can affect your video's performance. So pay close attention to how long people stick around and adjust your content accordingly. vidIQ or Social Blade can also help you track how your video performs, from statistics to analyzing what makes your video perform well. In a world where most people are watching without sound, captions are your best friend. Imagine watching The Shining without the music? Yeah, not the same vibe. Sure, you've got the visuals, but without the music it loses half its impact. Captions are your way of delivering that emotional punch when the sound isn't there. That's why Bolt Motivation always uses large, bold captions to drive the message home. Even for viewers who can't hear the audio, your caption should be bold, clear, and attention-grabbing. Don't let your message get lost. Make sure it stands out even when the sound is off. Have you ever watched Fight Club?
The first rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club.
But it's the movie everyone has to talk about. If you want to boost your audience engagement, that's exactly what you should do. Get people talking. Ask your viewers to comment, and do it in a way that sparks curiosity or controversy. When you ask viewers a question or say something that challenges them, you invite interaction. And the more interaction, the more the algorithm works in your favor. Think about the perfect cup of coffee. Not too strong, not too weak, but just the right blend. That's what your shorts need to be, especially when it comes to length. Sam found his sweet spot by looking at his competitors. For him, 40 to 50 seconds is the magic number. Why? It's long enough to build a narrative and keep people hooked, but short enough to maintain attention. If your shorts are too short, you risk missing out on deeper engagement. Too long, and you lose the audience. So aim for that sweet spot, somewhere around 40 to 50 seconds. Like brewing that perfect cup of coffee, you need to find the right balance and length to keep your audience coming back for more. Imagine climbing a mountain, but instead of adjusting your path based on obstacles, you just keep walking the same way, tripping over the same rocks. Sounds frustrating, right? You'd feel stuck, wondering why you aren't making progress despite all the effort you're putting in. Well, that's what happens when creators post the same kind of content without adapting. If you've posted 10 videos and none of them have hit, it's time to reassess. Success, like reaching the summit, requires adaptability. Don't get stuck in a rut. Think of those successful creators as the experienced climbers, people who adjusted their path when they noticed the trail ahead wasn't working. They studied the mountain, learned from their stumbles, and tried new paths until they found the one that led them up. They didn't just push through blindly, they took the time to assess the landscape and plan a new route when needed. Every mountain has a path to the top, but you've got to be willing to adjust your steps. Remember Rocky? He didn't win every fight, but he kept coming back stronger, smarter, and more determined. Success on YouTube Shorts is no different. Whether you're studying analytics like Sherlock or creating suspense like Inception, the key is persistence and strategy. So whether you're a creator like Sam or Bolt Motivation, the formula for success on YouTube Shorts is clear. Master your hook, build curiosity, and deliver on your promises. Keep your pacing fast, and don't forget those captions to pull in every viewer. And most importantly, engage with your audience. Ask them questions, get them talking, and keep adjusting based on what works. Don't wait for luck. Build it. Keep learning, keep adapting, and keep pushing forward. Your next viral video is just a strategy away. Now it's time to climb your steps.